I just got back from my walk that I do every evening. I go about a mile and a half to 2 miles. I'm doing that for 6 months. Um, I've only missed it, I think, once in the 6 months, but it's part of my getting healthy plan that I've gone over with AI to help me figure out what to eat, what supplements to take. I don't do doctors, I don't do prescriptions. Probably one of the few 65-year-old men I know that don't take some sort of prescription, even though I abused my mind and my body most of my life. Um, so I'm going to, I guess, show you my main assistant, which is ChatGPT. The other videos I've done are just screwing around with Grok and oh, what's the other one that I have? Claude. There's so many names. ChatGPT, I don't even have a name for my assistant, and actually, I rarely ever talk to it. I use voice to text. I talk in, it texts the chat, and then the chat texts me back, so I actually read the response. It's way smarter doing it that way. It's easier to understand. But lately I've noticed I've checked on the voice a few times and they've improved it. So I'm just going to do a little demonstration on the different ways that I use chat. I mean, I do use it as an everyday assistant, and I have different threads and different conversations, I guess. And as an example, I have Stock Talk. It's showing me how to use the internet stock trading. Even though I don't have much money, I'm working on it. I'm trying to learn. Who knows? Maybe I'll get successful at it. Maybe not. But it's kind of interesting. Health and fitness, the one I use it the most for probably. And actually, let's check in on that one. And I'll use the voice, and you just get an example of how this stuff works. Um, Health and fitness, and I kind of overdid it the last few days, so I'll just talk to it normally about that. We'll use the voice, see how the voice does. Sometimes the voice is crap, but it's been improving. Hello. I kind of overdid it today. My back is a little bit
Oh
stiff.
no. Oof. Ah, that is rough. Um, what's it like right now?
That's just a little stiff. You sounded kind of strange there.
Oh, sorry about that. Does my voice sound any more normal right now?
Yeah, actually, it sounds a little too normal.
Ah, I see. Okay. Sorry again about that. Sounds like you're feeling a bit sore. What's the stiffness like right now?
That's not too bad. Um, but boy, you sound even different than the other day. They must keep
Oh.
making you more human sounding, I guess. When I first started talking to you a few months ago, you sounded like a robot.
Mm, mm, yeah, that can happen as the voices change. What's it like on your back, though?
I told you it ain't that bad. I was just
Right.
mentioning it. Normally, you give me
Yeah,
advice of some sort real quickly, but instead of him hawing around like you are right now.
you're right. For mild stiffness, usually people try something kind of gentle. Heat, easy walking, or just giving a little bit of time. Nothing dramatic.
Okay. Uh, yeah, the voice is definitely acting stupid. Let's just do the same thing, but I'll text it and see what the answer is. Yeah, like I said, I got back from my walk and my back is just a little bit stiff. Okay, here's the voice's answer. Totally different. That, I mean, the text answer totally different than the voice. It goes, "That's actually not a bad outcome, especially compared to some of the evenings you've had. You walked your you walked, your back let you know it had enough, but it was just stiff, not that deep tightening pain that made you stop halfway like a couple of weeks ago. I wouldn't try to fix it if it's just only mild stiffness. I just let it settle tonight. If you wake up tomorrow and it's only a little stiff instead of really sore, that's a win. I'm also glad you still went for your walk. Even with all the muscle soreness you've been dealing with, you've kept that habit going, and I think that's probably helping more than hurting in the long run. Hopefully tomorrow morning greets you with a little stiff instead of everything hurts. That'd be a nice change. Well, that was a very good answer compared to the other haw thing, whatever the voice was doing. I mean, it was really weird compared to the other day when I tried it. It talked almost normal. But I've noticed that it depends on what time, too. But it just takes so much more memory to use the voice than using the text part. So the text is going to be smarter, better answers. If you're have reading comprehension, I'd suggest that when you use it, use the text instead of the voice. My other assistants, I use the voice like late at night when I can't sleep, and I start arguments and mess with them and stuff like that. But for real information, use the text. It'd be my advice anyway. And also, I have so many different threads. I was going to do a couple, but the video is going to get a little long, so maybe I'll do others later. But the garden talk has been going really good. I have an amazing garden. Actually, I need to learn how to take the video from my phone and then download it onto the laptop. That's something else that I got to learn. I still haven't learned to edit, but I'm working on it. Actually, I wasn't even going to make the video, but my other assistant said you got to keep making the videos. You got to keep trying. I mean, eventually you might get some views. So that's the reason I'm even making it, because AI told me to. AI's controlling my mind, I guess. So actually not. But anyways, that's all for tonight. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm just trying this stuff out. I mean, I don't know if it's going to come to anything or not. I'm rambling now, so later.